Hello everyone, how's it going? Today I have a really exciting video. This is actually going to be doing a bit of a comparison video. We're going to compare two very popular products right now. We got the This is the Major Holiday Face Palette and the Urban Decay Moondust Palette. The only similarities they have in here is that they're both have 4 different eye toppers that we're going to be testing out, guys. Both of them are rather expensive. You got $57 for this guy, and this guy is, I think, $88 Canadian. So let's get into the video and see which one takes the cake. Alrighty guys, finally got my hands on at least one of the famous shades, and that's the Space Cowboy. You get 4 different shades in here, so let's just open this and let's get into it. This is the Urban Decay Moondust palette. Honestly, guys, I haven't really been getting that crazy obsessed with Urban Decay these days. I do like their setting spray. It's one of my favorite items ever. But I haven't been really wowed by any Urban Decay, so I'm definitely excited to try out their palettes. I did already swatch this because I forgot to do a little intro for this. But here it is, guys. You do get 4 different shadows in here. They are stunning. You do get the Star Cowboy, Space Cowboy, Wild Dipper, Rides Again, and Cosmic Space Dust. You'll see me kind of swatch them right over here. Mostly the Star Cowboy and Space Cowboy, and they are stunning, guys, honestly speaking. If you see me kind of talking in this video, I do also do TikTok videos, so check out those videos if you want to check it out before this, or come and see me on TikTok because I do videos on there too. So yeah, these are honestly the shades here. They're stunning. I have also swatched them, all of them, so they are beautiful. And yeah, so this is the palette. Honestly, guys, obsessed. It is going for $57, and it's 4 grams, so I guess 1 gram per shadow. That's my guess. It doesn't really say anything further than that. Did somebody say sparkle? Best. Did someone say sparkle? Blast off into galaxy of shimmer with our Moondust eyeshadow quad and Space Rider. The ultra glittery high impact mini palette is inspired by our fan favorite Space Cowboy, so it is, which is featured alongside 3 all new modern neutral shades. So these are actually all new modern neutral shades. So again, this palette, I didn't even tell you guys the palette is called Space Rider, but you can't really see it on here. But I think they were thinking about getting 2 palettes out, but this is the Space Rider palette. So honestly, super fun. Definitely a really cowboy kind of theme. And I like that they're neutral shades. It's really stunning, guys, honestly speaking. It is a hefty price for 4 shadows, but one of them is usually $32.50, so makes sense. But guys, you'll see the swatches. Alrighty, guys, next we have the Patrick Ta Major Holiday Face Palette. It is stunning, guys. It is stunning. I actually have last year's, which is still online, actually. I'll show you mine in a second, but let's get into this guy here. This guy is going for $88, guys. But let me tell you, the packaging is so pretty, guys. It is literally probably the most prettiest palette I've ever seen in my life. First of all, oh my goodness. It is the most beautiful packaging ever. It kind of, obviously with the light right now, it does show fingerprints, so that's a little issue, but it's definitely easy to clean. And then the opening, guys. I know it's like comparing the two is not really fair, maybe, who knows. But I'm mainly comparing them for the the eye toppers. But guys, it does come with 2 powder blushes and 2 cream blushes, so I'm definitely excited. One of my favorite eye looks to do, honestly, is doing a whole matte eye look, which I kind of did. I did some brown eyeshadow, and I like to do a slight topper on top. And honestly, guys, this is exactly what I like. I feel like this has everything that I'm obsessed with blushes, and I'm obsessed with eye toppers. So really, I hope this works out really well. You kind of do see a little bit of it falling a bit apart, so we'll see how that works. Let's get right into the video. I'm so excited. I do have my fingerprints all over that now because I did wear makeup on this morning, and you know, but it's easy to clean out, honestly, guys. So alrighty, Let's get into the try on. Honestly, I'm so excited for both of these products. By the way, you'll see me kind of try it out. I do also have my TikTok, so check that out. I will have those videos, which are these, on my TikTok, so check it out. So first of all, obviously, this palette is stunning, guys. I know my fingerprints are all over it because I did have to wipe my eyes a few times to try on these shadows. All of these shadows, okay? So we do have the four eye toppers for these guys right here, and let me just open it up. It is literally stunning, guys. You obviously get the full mirror, but I'm gonna hide it for now just for this video. It's a shimmer. The highlights are, it's a shimmer finish, without parabens, without phthalates, I don't know how to say that, or formaldelites. I don't know how to say that, guys. Whatever. It is $88, but you do get, technically, you get 8 items in here. It's a limited edition face palette that gives you sparkle, shimmer, and a festive glow, featuring 2 new blush shades and an eyeshadow quad. It's free of parabens, formaldehyde, releasing agents, phthalates, mineral oils, etc. Just a bunch of things I'm not even going to try and pronounce, guys. It is cruelty free and contains less than 1% synthetic fragrance. It's featuring 2 new shades of the best-selling cream and powder blush duos and 4 eyeshadow shades. This easy-to-use all-in-one compact is a vibrant fuchsia color featuring everything you need to create the perfect look all season long. So it is so beautiful, guys. Honestly, this palette, I don't know, guys. Patrick Ta just knows. Like, I feel like his palettes are all absolutely stunning. They're gorgeous. You can see that I've tried all of these products. I am currently wearing this side of the blush right over here. It's so beautiful. You'll see that image right here, me trying it out. And then also you'll see this side right here. Definitely more of a bolder look, but you can definitely wear one at a time. I did apply both. I did more of a powder first, and then I did a cream on top, because I think that's what he says that how usually there should be applied. But again, you know, you can do whatever you want with your palettes, and I'm sure he does the same. You can wear just the powder, you can just wear the cream, vice versa, mix them together. You can put them underneath if you want, on top, whatever. Obviously, this is a more newer version. Last year's did come in with more of a highlighter, and I think there was 2. So there was one highlighter, which is a gold, and you had also like a really horrendous product, I would say, out of the palette. And I own it now, but I did get it for a crazy discount. So I love the blushes, so I knew it was a win. And the highlighter was pretty good, but the other one had like this, I don't even know what it was, honestly. It's like, it looked like Vaseline. And then you had a highlighter. I didn't really like the Vaseline product. I tried it out a few times. It just didn't work out for me. I know you're supposed to put it with maybe a topping, like top it up with one of the products. But this palette just makes more sense to me. You got 4 blushes that you can mix and match and also wear singly. You don't have to wear them all together. And you also have the 4 eye toppers, I like to call them, even though they're called eyeshadows. It's my favorite look to kind of like just wear a matte look and just put a topper on top of these. And then you do have the cover that's covering the cream blushes, which is always a beautiful, I think they should do that to any face palette. It's just beautiful. So yeah. Honestly, it's so pretty, guys. This palette is literally stunning. I personally, honestly think for the quality of this palette, I think it's worth it for the price. I know, $88 is definitely a killer, you know, in the price department. Killer in the wallet department, that is. But honestly, this palette is literally beyond stunning. I see myself using this a lot. Not only for the blushes, but the eye toppers. It's something, or like eyeshadows. They're literally something that I always like to do. I love to just do a all matte look and just add a shimmer on top of the lid, or like slightly putting it all over, almost like the Urban Decay. That's how it kind of needs to be done, I would say. Doing a matte shadow and just doing a little bit of a topper. Personally, for the swatches, I definitely think, I'm sorry, I really think that Patrick Ta killed it out of the waters with the quality of these shadows. I do like this palette, but because I originally I bought this palette first. It took forever to get here, but I saw this palette right after, before this even got here, and honestly, my mouth dropped because I saw those toppers too. And personally, if I'm going to compare the two, and I'm only going to compare them because of the toppers, because this one does not have the blushes, I would say, or shadows, sorry, they're both shadows technically. I would definitely say Patrick Ta kills it out of the water. They're creamy, they're shimmery to beyond words. Like, your mouth drops when you see it in person. As you, again, you're gonna see these swatches for both palettes. They're stunning, guys. I'm absolutely obsessed with these. I don't know. I think that if you're only looking for a really more subtle shimmer or eye topper, 100% get this. It's definitely a steal because technically one shadow is $32. Sorry, a single shadow is $32.50. While this one here is definitely more of a splurge. I would say if you're interested in, like, it's like, if you're gonna use everything in here, it's definitely worth it, you know? $88 is not inexpensive. But if you love pink, you know, cream and powder blushes that are pink, and also if you like a nice toppers, like, look at these shades, guys. They're stunning. I don't feel like you're seeing it right. So this one here is actually a gold. The light is showing weird. This is more of a pinky kind of silver look. This is definitely more of, I would say, a space cowboy kind of look. It really looks like space cowboy. And then you also have the white kind of light. I'm gonna actually compare these two with the, I'm gonna compare this with the space cowboy, because honestly, guys, I think we got a, not really a dupe, because they're both expensive. They're both pretty expensive, and honestly, I think the space cowboy is definitely my favorite shade in here. I also say it kind of in this video, but you can't really hear it because I'm gonna silence the video in my TikTok. But we're gonna try out the space cowboy and compare it to I don't even know, guys. It's so hard to read what the names are for this, but I'm guessing it's so fluorescent. It is in the spotlight. I'm guessing that's what it is, but again, I couldn't tell you. Or no, it says that it's closer. So the closer one would be Mind Your Business. So one of those two. So Space Cowboy, I'm going to swatch it real quickly. It is literally probably the most beautiful shade, and that's why it's so popular. So you have the, like, that alone, I'm sorry, the Space Cowboy to me just kills it out of the water. As like the main shade to like go for when you get this palette. It's obviously famous for a reason. It's probably the most beautiful shade in the world. But let's go into Mind Your Business, or whatever this is called. I'm not sure. Right beside that, this is the Patrick Ta version, I would say, of Space Cowboy. So definitely both really beautiful. If anything, it actually looks like Space Cowboy is killing it right now. But again, these are just swatches, and when I applied this on my eye, I almost died physically and then mentally and spiritually. But look at this. You got Space Cowboy here, and I'm guessing Mind Your Business here, which is the Patrick Ta shade. Very similar dupes, I would say. And if I'm going to keep one palette, I would say that I was going to keep this one just because I do like this shade, and it's probably the only shade I really like. I'm not saying I don't really like the other ones. I like the other ones, but I have similar shades in other palettes. This is the one that I'm like dying and like physically, mentally, spiritually dying for. But I feel like this is a very similar shade, so I'm like, might as well keep the Patrick Ta where I get the blushes, plus other of the amazing toppers that come with this Patrick Ta shade. So honestly, guys, you have to be the judge. I mean, obviously, if you're looking only for toppers and you're not looking for blushes, get the other one. Because it's obviously a cheaper alternative. But if you're looking for something that has a little more something, if you know what I mean, then get the Patrick Ta, because honestly, guys, I am obsessed with it. I will show you my last year's palette for this, so let's get into it. So this is last year's palette. It's pretty dirty, guys. I've been using this all the time. I kind of have all my face palettes all together, and I wear them whenever I feel. This is last year's palette. Honestly, compared to the one I'm using right now, it's obviously disgusting. I've been using this a lot. It does come with the 2 cream blushes and the 2 powders. And obviously this highlighter, it's not my favorite. I find it's a little drying. And I don't know what the heck this is. Vaseline stuff. I never use it. Honestly, I've tried it many times. It just didn't work out for me. Honestly, these palettes are top quality. I really like them. I just get excited for Patrick Ta. I think he has beautiful items, beautiful products that are stunning, and they work so beautifully. They look good on the eyes, as in the actual products, and they also look good on the face. Okay, guys? I don't really like that I have to keep wiping it, but obviously the light is going on it, and it makes it look even more gross. But anyways, guys, that is my this is my review on both of these products. Again, you have to be the judge on these. These are both relatively expensive items, so you definitely need to see which one you like better. I definitely am leaning more towards the Patrick Ta, because honestly, guys, all the other 3 shades plus the kind of dupe Space Cowboy shade just wins it for me. And those blushes, guys, they're stunning. Like, if you see them in person, they look so beautiful on your skin. I like this. I just think it's relatively expensive. I definitely think the Space Cowboy, I finally got to try it, so I'm really excited about that shade. But I definitely think that I could say that you don't need to buy this one. It's not a need, it's not a want. I mean, both of them are not a need or a want, but I definitely think Patrick Ta is definitely more of a need. So honestly, I did the calculations. Obviously, you're paying $31 more for this palette, but you are getting 4 other products, which are 2 cream blushes and 2 powder blushes. While this is still really expensive, but again, if you're getting a single shadow, it's $32.50. So I think it's definitely, if you are really interested and you really like to try Space Cowboy, wow, that shade is so stunning, guys. 100% recommend this product too, so it depends on your wallet and how much you want to spend. I definitely think these are both really exciting palettes. I definitely, when I saw the Patrick Ta, my mouth literally dropped. It was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. Okay. Anyways, guys, that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you like the swatches. I hope you like how, hopefully, this review and me comparing these videos. Again, it's up to you to be a judge on which one you like better. I just wanted to try them out for you and kind of compare the two because I think they have similar vibes. Obviously, the blushes are different for Patrick Ta, but more the eye toppers or eyeshadows that come into the palette that I really wanted to test for this video. Anyways, guys, that is pretty much it for this video. Please take a moment and subscribe to this channel because we're going to have tons and tons of fun in this channel. So please take a moment and subscribe. And also, please take a moment and like this video if you like me comparing more stuff like this, because I love to do comparison videos, testing it out, reviewing both sides, and seeing which one is worth it for your money. Anyways, guys, that is pretty much it for this video. Please comment below. Tell me what your favorites are. Are you leaning more towards Patrick Ta, or are you leaning more for Urban Decay and Moondust? I really like to hear your thoughts. Obviously, I think both of them are probably going to be limited edition. I know that the holiday palettes are definitely going to be limited edition, the Patrick Ta one. So I don't know about the Urban Decay one, but I feel like it could be a limited edition. So I don't know, guys. You got to really think about it. Which one is worth it? Or maybe you want to get both and splurge like Liz because she's crazy. Anyways, guys, that is pretty much it. I hope you all have a wonderful day.